Damn. I need to start passing the collection plate around this.
L3 on defense.
You know how many bullshits I done heard over the last 3 weeks?
Give me that fumble. Cam doesn't
Fucking
hold on to that.
Ruggs. He's a hoe.
The sun is set in Chicago. The temps have dipped and will continue to do so. Jacket and blanket weather. It's that time of year at Soldier Field. The scene a few moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready.
Oh, you got Marquise Goodwin too?
Between the London Bulldogs and the Chicago Bears.
Shit.
They're gonna do. You missed it.
You told him to bring his quarterback with him? Oh.
On 1st and 10, Love.
Oh, come on! Stop, Minka! That's a pick!
Incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number.
It's doing this thing where like it has like my 3-4 still up as it's like closing the game.
24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb.
Oh my god, bro. This game is glitchy as fuck, bro.
Nigga, I play defense, nigga.
That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Another offensive line upgrade.
Look, how's my line?
The ball well, they told us need to get him going.
Let's
Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they
Hey,
really
if you
want
weren't telling
him
me,
to
I
be
was
that
asking
guy.
Aubrey.
And that's what they're doing
Catch
early
that
in this
Aubrey
game.
real quick
Gain of
5.
6 there on 1st.
We got
The Bears 49-yard line.
Love now on 2nd down. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Ricky's up to a
The
fucking
catch and
78.
run there, good for 16 and a 1st.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the
No,
ball
I got
around. They
one
want to spread
breakout.
it to different people.
Bro,
But you absolutely
one.
know
Me too,
they
one.
want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did.
I'll probably get one in the playoff game again.
On 1st down, they'll
Yeah.
run Chubb.
Yeah. Get you
And he
some.
will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense
Yeah, it
continues
looks
to
like we're about to
play
have a
here in
Kenny
the
verse.
first half.
It's gonna end up being a Kenny
You
verse.
know better than I. He has the
Fucking,
ability to take over a game.
You
So
two,
what do you do?
then me
Yeah, I
versus
think you have to
Jaren.
make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage, but now, in this situation, the field is really condensed.
Yeah, give me some.
He'll go down.
Get you some.
What time are we talking about doing this NBA offseason?
Credit him with a sack as he buries
10?
him for a loss of 10.
I'm gonna go to the gym.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. On play action, love to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but now it's 3rd and goal.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. make. Here's Love.
Yeah! We ready for it.
Solid coverage by the Bears.
Kick that field goal, boy.
That was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once it got
take that
to
3.
the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Both of y'all. I'm saying it to both of y'all. This is going to be some bullshit both ways. Neither one of y'all going to hit the end there.
On 1st down, Gregory.
Get your baby ass off me, nigga.
Man, right throwing.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. They'll try the left side.
Oh, come on, bro. How does he fall?
There to bring him down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He's a baby. He's a baby.
He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Yeah, nigga, you know about me, Joe.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go defense. Let's go defense.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
Get the first.
Be a couple yards
they babies out here.
Here at the 22-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 2nd down, it's Gregory. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football.
Man, that linebacker flow fast as fuck, bro.
The run early.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. A pitch back.
Come on, Chris, you got to block.
But they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. score. Touchdown, Chicago. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bears have taken the lead.
Fuck.
So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs, because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver's at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They toss it left side to Chubb.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Opening past the 40. And finally,
how does my dude get sucked into a fucking block, bro?
31 yards there and a first down.
But when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the second level. That offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the second level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
Yeah, making those linemen work with a couple blocks. They look good doing it there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice.
Oh, come on, he's fumbling that, bro. Not from Joey. Not from Nick.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
First down, love to pass. Got an open man, it's Ruggs. 7 yards, the pickup there.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues.
Thank you.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10.
Get off me. He's a baby.
A good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Gregory, and he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On 2nd down now. It's Gregory, and a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. He got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
3rd and
2. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he's able to get this way
No,
down
he
deep
got juke
enemy
moves, bro.
territory.
He got juke
They're able to
moves.
convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I see.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Y'all late on the fucking screens, bro. Let that nigga through. You can't touch me.
Completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
I'm going back to you. Check 15, check 15.
Now a give right side. Gregory. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll be a loss of 1, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
Now 3rd and goal.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass.
Oh my God, block him.
Inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half.
A 26-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And the lead will increase to 6 now. It's 9-3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the 2nd half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Bro, I fucking spotlighted him. That means 2 of y'all should fucking be over there. Fuck, man. Good fucking... That shit is stupid, bro. That's...
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Following the penalty, Chubb. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
The tackle made.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun. Love. And a slant hauled in by Ruggs. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Love from the gun. Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down.
Oh, yeah, he slid. He slid before. Oh, holding. Let's go.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And that trims the lead to 3. It's 9-6 now. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Well, the second
and he still caught it. Good shit.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
6-yard line.
Now a give, right side. It's Gregory. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
The tackle.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gregory, and he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
On second down, it's Gregory. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
And 6.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. Now a fake on
we
the
love it.
as they try to run
pass
action. Another good gain. That's now
look at you just slid the last quarter.
On those last 2 plays.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Yeah.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And Boswell's kick is good. And they double their lead, pushing it up now to 12-6. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. All things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now a second down throw for Love here. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Love. Reception here by Ruggs.
What?
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another first down.
First down, London.
Operating from the gun, Love. Looking for Ruggs again, and he's got him again. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Love now to pass on first down. Pass caught by Ruggs, middle of the field. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
2nd and 7 at the Bears' 31-yard line.
They give the Chubb out of the gun, and he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 26. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what we thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they've put themselves in a great position to win this one, because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th.
First down.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb.
Look, how can he get pushed?
Get this one down inside the 15.
Nick Chubb on the carry.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings
They run it again with Chubb. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Chubb again.
A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
Oh, good. Oh, we put that.
Tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, it's going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
You supposed to take that from him, bro.
Three red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal. And again, it's Chubb.
Good
He's
stuff.
able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. And it's
no, that's a pick, bro.
Henry runs.
That's a pick, bro.
Touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And his guys are just an extra point away now from taking the lead in this game. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Makes the score Bulldogs 13, Bears 12.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
It's a fucking pick, man.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Oh, that's a fucking touchdown.
A great time for their first pick.
That's a fucking touchdown, bro.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That shit cheating, bro.
Coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside
you
of the
fucking
pocket.
trash. This linebacker shit is cheap. That ain't no fucking bait, bro.
Sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
25-yard line. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score.
What the fuck, bro? Throw it away from him. This is some bullshit.
About the 31, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Fuck out of here. Now you want to talk, bro. You was shook. Now you want to talk. Now you want to talk. You was fucking shook. You was fucking shook.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He is taken
That's
down
fucking
at the
bullshit,
21
bro.
after a short gain of 2.
Tackle made.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Love. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings,
fuck out of here, bro.
Quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb.
Fuck down,
and he
nigga.
stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. When we talk about defenders specifically,
This little swerving ass linebacker 97 speed shit, bro. That's all that is,
and
bro.
That's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They do get a yard there.
Don't talk like you dominating me, bro. Like you straight dominating me like I'm Justin or something. Like, chill out. You was talking to me first.
Love. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, but that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable, but do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense.
Slants,
but
bro.
that touchdown there,
just because of my linebackers don't have the speed,
Tucker able to
can't fucking stop slants, bro.
And the lead is up
Stupid,
to 15
bro.
now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this.
Like, literally, bro.
Catch a signal for and take it.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something.
Heads up.
Look at that, bro. He's wide the fuck open.
Back, get themselves reasserted and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here.
Come on, bro. You was shook. Look at that, bro. Come on, bro. This is a mobile fucking quarterback, bro. A mobile fucking quarterback. Man, that's bullshit. No, it's these damn bullshit-ass animations.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Escaping the pressure right. And he comes back with one complete. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
6-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's a fumble. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. So this